Welcome back, fellow YouTubers, duelists, and members of the Gamerz Klubb. I'm Mick of Gamerz Klubb, here with my brother Shadow of Gamerz Klubb, bringing you another video. So this one's going to be a little bit different. This one's going to be a reaction video. So let me preface this by saying that, here we were at the Gamerz Klubb, we were very big, huge fans. Especially I was a very big fan of Star Wars, especially when George Lucas was in charge of it. The whole story, to me, was a perfect piece. It was a masterpiece, and so much so that I used to know basically everything that was even in the expanded universe, which used to have the stamp of approval from George Lucas himself. So basically everything that was canon and was decanonized after Disney took over, I haven't been such a big fan of it. I haven't, to be honest, I haven't read any of the books since Disney took over. I did, however, I loved Rogue One. I really liked that movie. It felt like George Lucas kind of had had something to do with it. I did not feel that at all with J.J. Abrams' version. To me, it was a travesty as Star Wars goes, because Star Wars to me was never so much so about the action. It was more than anything about the story and the Skywalkers, and whether some people disagree with that, I'm not gonna argue. For me personally, as a big Star Wars George Lucas fan, I wasn't a fan of what J.J. Abrams did with it. However, with Rogue One, I was very happy, so I'm gonna give it another chance with The Last Jedi. So with that, we thought, since it's now a little bit after Thanksgiving, the movie's about to drop. I haven't watched the trailer to it yet, and I know Shadow hasn't either.
I also wasn't a huge fan of the new Star Wars. I always tend to refer to it as the fake Star Wars, because to me, they changed too much of it. Episode 7 felt like episodes 4, 5, and 6 compiled into one movie, and all they really added was a bunch of lens flares, which I just didn't care for. I didn't like it. I haven't watched Rogue One, which I do intend to watch because I've heard that it's really good and that it does fit well with the original movies. And hopefully this will get me back into Disney's franchise. So we'll see how this video turns out.
And with that, I just want to say we're not closed-minded about Star Wars. We're not shutting it down, and that's why we're doing this, because it's kind of a way to get us to actually sit down and watch the trailer as Gamerz Klubb, to watch the video and maybe give Star Wars as a whole another chance, because that's the last thing we want to do. Especially, that's kind of like the motto here in all of Gamerz Klubb. We don't want to be closed-minded about anything. We try to be as open-minded as open to anything. We don't try to do any fanboyism, which is not, knocking on anybody by any means. However, we just don't want to be not all-inclusive, and that's kind of like the whole thing, the mission statement of Gamerz Klubb. So with that, let's look up the Last Jedi trailer, and we'll watch it. Let's see how it goes. One thing before we get started, I'm not going to put in, what I could do is put in the video, but I don't know exactly how that goes as far as copyright, because it is Disney. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play a little bit safe, and I'm just gonna play it on here and not put it into the video itself. So the audio, I know you usually don't get hit for that, but I just don't want to be in bad standing with YouTube. So I'm gonna just play the trailer for us, and you can see our reaction. Here we go.
When I found you, I saw raw, untamed power. And beyond that, something truly special.
It's a cool looking handle though, a hilt. Those new type of AT-ATs look kind of cool.
Yeah, they're weird. Looks like they're walking on their knuckles though.
Inside me has always been there. The
And I'm awake. And I need help.
I've seen this raw strength only once before. It didn't scare me enough then. It does now. Let the past die. Kill it.
Whoa, that's a dope. Carrie Fisher's gonna be in it. I have seen the. Whoa, his mom. Said that thing.
We have a spark that'll light the fire that'll burn the First Order down. This is not going to go the way you think. Fulfill your destiny.
Who said that before?
To show me my place in all this.
Palpatine said that.
This is like an Anakin.
Yeah. December 15th. Whoa.
Actually looks pretty good.
Huh. That actually looks pretty cool. Okay, so I saw that there's another The Last Jedi extended for 2017, number 2. So we'll do that one as well. Let's see how that one is. Okay, so this is the extended part.
Just breathe.
I can hear the Joker in his voice.
Reach out. What do you see?
Light. Darkness.
I heard
The
breathing.
Rebels.
It's so much bigger. I only know
Learning
one
from
truth.
himself.
It's time for the Jedi to end.
Well, I'm intrigued. Time for the Jedi to end. Why would Luke Skywalker say that? Okay, so we saw the extended version, and that's that much more interesting than even the first part. I'm honestly intrigued now. To be honest, this looks. I mean, this is just a trailer, but J.J. Abrams isn't involved in it, is he?
No, not that I know of. He's not directing this one like he did the last one.
So I'm optimistic. I'm definitely, intrigued to say the least.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that they're showing what seemed to me like it looked like they're teasing at the rest of the Knights of Ren, which I believe now in the canon is the order that Kylo Ren comes from, and their home base is Yavin 4, which at one point was the Jedi Temple. So, because he's kneeling down, and in that same scene, it cuts. It might be a different scene because they usually tend to do that, and they usually just tend to make it seem like
things.
it's
Yeah,
like
connected.
it's the same scene. But there was other people dressed in black, and the helmet was very similar, but it looked a little bit different to me. It might just be Kylo Ren. I could have maybe not seen well, or it might be maybe the rest of the Knights of Ren that are making an appearance in this movie. And the thing that Luke Skywalker says at the end, the Jedi must end.
Yeah, there's definitely some nice little hints there, and some things like, there could potentially be Easter eggs in there that definitely left me intrigued, and I'll definitely I'll definitely watch this one. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna give it another try, another chance. Rogue One really kind of redeemed the whole series for me again, so hopefully it's more of that and less of J.J. Abrams stuff. I just didn't like what he did. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say. I just didn't like it at all.
Yeah, the episode 7 to me was not good at all. There's too much action, too many explosions, too many lasers, way too many lens flares.
Yeah.
And Star Wars just never was about that. There was a secondary thing, and which is what made the action in the original Star Wars saga that much greater. That it wasn't something
you weren't saturated with it.
Yeah.
It wasn't just in your face when you
it
got
like
it. You're
a
like
Michael Bay film, explosions every 3 seconds.
Exactly, the story, and then when you saw the action, it's like, whoa, because it was a more sophisticated thing. It was supposed to be a sophisticated era where people didn't fight necessarily. It had a message in the back of the story also, which is, the focus of it. But, okay, and so we just watched the Star Wars trailer for the first time here at Gamerz Klubb. We had never seen it, and we gave you our opinion about it. So here, what we're going to do is a bonus. We're also going to watch the Avengers Infinity War trailer. We actually haven't seen that either. So I've been a big fan. We've been a big fan of, the entire thing.
MCU. I love everything in the MCU, from the Netflix stuff to the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I love that show.
I've watched some Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I haven't watched some of the Netflix stuff. I haven't watched any of it, to be honest. I have watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and basically every other movie in the MCU.
Agent Carter was really good, too.
Agent Carter was actually really good. I watched that one when it was on TV. But I'm excited about Infinity War, and let's see if it coincides in any way with what the comic book was about. So we'll see. Let's hit it.
Hopefully the movie will be good. I mean, it's been almost 10 years in the making now. The MCU launched with Iron Man, was it Iron Man or was it the Hulk? I believe it was Iron Man that it launched with back in 2008. It is now 2017, going on 2018. Almost 10 years in the making for this. And I believe it's scheduled for a 2018 release, so it is 10 years. Will it be as good as we hope? We'll see.
And so with that, let's begin.
There was an idea
There's a reddish planet at the beginning.
to bring together a group of remarkable people.
I've yet to
To
watch
see if we
Doctor
could
Strange too.
become something more.
Human
So when they needed
being.
us, we could fight the battles.
Pretty cool.
That they never could.
Hulkbuster.
Armor. And human vision already.
It looks like they're bringing up all the stops. Everybody's gonna be in this.
In time, you will know what it's like to lose. To feel so desperately that you're right, yet to fail all the same.
Spider sense is tingling.
Dread it. Run from it. Destiny still arrives.
Whoa, he's back.
He has the Tesseract with him.
Damn, he's ugly.
They was supposed to be blue.
Engage all defenses.
Didn't they make him a little bit different in Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah.
On now.
Yeah.
Fun isn't something one considers when balancing the universe.
Oh crap.
But this does put a smile on my face.
You saw Iron Man was beating down on Spider-Man?
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Is that who he's holding down? I don't know, maybe I missed it. Maybe it's just cut it weird.
Who the hell are you guys?
What was missing an eye?
Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy. Whoa. I am definitely excited. I'm a little bit, with Thanos, like, they had already shown him, and he looks so, at least I thought he looked way different. I mean, I could be remembering wrong, but I don't like the way he looks, to be honest.
They show him in, I believe it's the first Thor movie. Or the second one. I can't remember which one of the two. He's sitting on a throne, and one of the Kree is actually speaking to him. One of the ones that was actually speaking to Loki. And when he's sitting there, he looks significantly bigger. Like he looks buffer, and his head looks a little bit smaller and rounder.
Yeah,
it looks a little bit more reminiscent.
And he had the crown, the comic book version.
Yeah,
which I was a big fan of. I liked it, which you can kind of see in this screenshot. You can actually see the screenshot. Right there.
There's a screenshot there of when I believe it's at the end of Iron Man 3. When he actually enters a vault in the
collector's like base or whatever. The collector's.
It was actually a vault in what's the realm that Thor's from?
Oh, Asgard.
Yes, Asgard. He goes into an Asgardian vault, and he states, "Fine, I'll do it myself," and he puts the Infinity Gauntlet on.
Right.
And when he makes a fist, it shows his face, and that's the face that it shows that's there in one of the thumbnails, and his face is blue, and he's still wearing the helmet.
Yeah.
And now he's more of a pinkish color.
Yeah.
And his head is bigger, and he looks thinner, and his armor is different.
Yeah, I'm a bigger fan of the other one. Of course, if you probably put his helmet on, he might be actually, very similar looking, but his eyes aren't as blue, as pronounced blue as they are.
Yeah, they're kind of like they're almost glowing.
Yeah, but okay, there you have it. Thank you guys for watching. As always, if you want to keep up with us and keep up with whatever it is we're doing, whether it be reaction videos, gameplay, news, or unboxings, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment below if you have any suggestions on what we should, react to next, or what you would like us to do. We're always an open book. We're always, ready to engage you guys. We appreciate all the support you guys give us. This is Mick of Gamerz Klubb.
And Edgar of Gamerz Klubb.
Gamerz Klubb out. Thank you guys.